Otter Pond. Me. Insley. Down in the swamp. We got here 20 minutes ago. She's just been off. Was captivated by something down in the watery area. We first got here. She was there for 5-10 minutes. But I can't get out there. It's all closed off by water now. Wanted to see what she was into. Oh. Phone. New battery. Finally. God, I've been thinking about this for a year at least. And it's gotten to the point now where occasionally I will have to charge it late, 6:30, 7 o'clock, give it 15 minutes of charge to get me through. Got the battery from iFixit. It's all one word. They are the fix-it people on the web. Anything you want to fix, they've got the tools and the products, the kits. Finally got around to ordering. Took a week to get here. And I began to have second thoughts. Reading the manual online. Oh my God. Cracking the case, first of all, and give you a little, like a guitar pick. Use a hair dryer on low, well, on high if you want, to warm up the sealant around the perimeter on one end. And they give you a suction cup with a handle on it. Put the suction cup on the glass and just begin pulling. Well, you can't do it with two hands. You gotta heat it up and then hold on to it and pull, and nothing. Heat it some more, pull. It's hot. Jesus. Well, finally I could see I'm getting just enough of a gap. It looks like maybe there's a gap with strings of adhesive. Well, then you got to put the heater down. You got to keep the gap open a little bit, get the pick in there, and begin turning it to crank on it. And yeah, little by little, and you move the pick around the phone. It works. I got it open. But then, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? And the biggest fear is, well, first, I'm going to be without a phone for most of the day or 2 days. You have to, if everything works, you have to charge it fully, and then for 2 hours after it's fully charged, and then use it, deplete it all the way down to 0, shuts off, and then recharge it, and then you're good to go. And I might be without a phone permanently, well, or this phone, if I don't do it right, if something fails. It was a laborious, grim 3 hours. Getting the little ribbon cables reattached. I mean, everything is tiny. And the screws, you can't hardly see them. It's like a fleck of ground black pepper. And holding on to them. Fortunately, the screwdriver heads that they give you were magnetized, and so it would hold the screw in place. I had a couple false starts. I had to back up. I had attached some of the protective plates, and then I realized, well, I got to reattach the cables, and the plates go over to keep those things from coming loose. Okay, had to take apart a couple plates, and along the way, using the hair dryer, I put the screws in a very safe place, up on a post-it note so I could see them. Well, using the hair dryer blows air, you know how that works? And at one point I absent-mindedly aimed the thing at the screws and off they went. I found all but 2, but it works. Oh my God, when I first turned it on, up came the login window. You enter your passcode. I began to enter it. It went blank. Oh, okay, don't panic. Just let it charge for the rest of the day if you have to. Just calm down. Ate lunch, took a nap, got up from my nap, checked the phone, it's 100% charged. And I entered my passcode and up it came. But I got a warning, unrecognized battery. Somewhere I read about this months ago. I don't remember what the upshot was, but it's a third-party battery. It's not official Apple battery, so somehow I got that message to go away, and it hasn't come back. So it's a relief. I think I'm good to go. I'm looking forward to having maybe a 50% charge left at the end of the day when I plug it in for the night. I really want to do some video. Well, I do video, but just 15 seconds here, 30 seconds there. But I'd like to carry the phone around on the handle, you know, like I do the GoPro. I'll let you know. Stay. I've been aware of a robin back in my neighborhood. Not coming in and out of the garage, but I've seen her or him around the woodsheds. Now I came out to do a little work on wood. Saw it come whipping out of somewhere in one of these woodsheds. He or she is up in a tree scolding me, and so I took a look. Started to move things to get rid of that nest, and then thought, she's pretty concerned. I decided to leave it, but when I pulled this board away, it came loose. So at this point, I don't want to evict her. She's going to have to strengthen that nest a little bit, I guess. And we're going to have to try to work around each other. I know. It's just an every year thing between us, isn't it? Well, I finally broke the stasis on that. Looking at it all winter, becoming less and less inclined to do anything with it. But I woke up from my nap and remembered, oh yeah, I had promised myself to go out and start on that. Or anything. Get going. As soon as I came out and be wandering around, where do I start? There's knuckles there and there's whole pieces, or nice logs to split. I couldn't put anything together. Finally, you just take the first step on the 1,000-mile journey. Oh, that's all it took. Okay. 50 feet down. Oh, the wood ticks are here now. Deer ticks came out about 3 weeks ago. And that's all there have been, are deer ticks. Those are the teeny tiny ones. Well, I picked a dozen off of Insley the other night. One was on her foreleg. You know, there's so little hair there. I was looking. Oh, it was very tightly pushed up against the leg, hoping the little bit of fur that was there would disguise it. Well, it was very well disguised, but I saw it anyway. Pick it off. The other one I picked off was partially dried up. That's what they do from the poison that's in her blood, anti-tick medication. Good, because I was worried about that. I haven't used it any year before. It's new, and I've picked ticks off of her that are crawling, and apparently they hadn't bitten long enough. But that one was on its way out, so good. She's protected through. Now if we could get rain, here we go. Broken record. The big 1.5 inches we got a week ago, and I looked at the 10-day forecast after that, flat line. Nothing. And I'm already hearing reports. We're already drying up. Drought. The robins in the woodshed back here. There are 4 eggs. I think you saw 4 eggs. I didn't see 4 when I looked in there. But I loosened the nest. Gonna take it down, then said no. Just leave it. Think about it. Maybe you can work around them. But when they're in the garage, the last 3 or 4 years, up on the light fixture, the only time I would bother them is going in and out of the garage. Zoom, they'd fly out, fly back in, no problem. Babies were hatched, running around, screeching in the garage. But now when they're in the woodshed out there, I'm going to use that woodshed for knuckles, and I'm going to be loading the woodshed right next to it with new knuckles. I'm pointing. So I'm going to be very active out here. They're not going to like that at all. They hung out in a tree as the first time that I bothered them this afternoon. Both of them were up in a tree right nearby, hollering at me, and then they left. They haven't been back I haven't heard them for 45 minutes, which makes me think if they abandoned the eggs in the nest. Well, anyway, I did take the nest down and put it right on the floor of the woodshed so they can see it. I don't think they have any way to move the eggs to a new nester. They certainly can't move the nest. Oh, it's man against nature, and I want to accommodate them as far as I can, but it's not going to be workable having them up where the nest was. It's a moral dilemma. How much of what I need and what I want interferes with what they need and are at the mercy of me, mankind. And I don't like that situation. Us people are always brutish and bullying about wildlife. We want our way. I want to get my way out of here. Kill them or knock their nest down or break their eggs, throw them out in the woods. This is my property. Well, it's their property too. Where can they go that they have their own property? Build a nest in a tree and then a logger comes along and over it goes. I liked having baby robins around and hatching and learning to fly, and mom and dad hollering, encouraging them to run or fly or whatever they were hollering. It was life on the bog. How did she know that was there?
talk and talk, and I can talk, and I can talk, and more and more and more, I talk until I can talk more and more and more and more, and I can.
You want some food, me?